You guys cannot tell me otherwise that a guy like Aches, the villain of the Call of Duty League just one weekend in, is not necessary for the future of this league. I love what he is doing. I love that he can put up with the hate, and he's going to get that hate all season long, and I really, really do appreciate that. I'm going to make a few points out there as to what he did this past weekend and why he is necessary to this league. Alongside that, of course, the main point, talk about the LA Guerrillas forced Map 2 forfeit against the Minnesota Rokkr, which I do think impacted, if not completely affected, that series, and the way it swayed eventually to Minnesota taking it. I think it was a bit disappointing. When it comes to debating this, I think you guys can leave your thoughts down below. There are so many sides to this. Of course, the sides that many people agree with, the fact that the restricted item, that being hardline, which was used by the LA Guerrillas, yes, it breaks the rule set. Therefore, the map should be taken, I guess, by Minnesota Rokkr, or, maybe a reset of the map. I think this rule set still needs to be defined going forward. Alongside that, the opposite side, and many people who say that did not affect the map, and this series was certainly affected by that impact. Of course, when it comes to looking at the LA Guerrillas, you go up 2-0, a pretty good comeback in map 1, and of course a dominant finish to map 2, and all of a sudden with this rule change, and with this going to Minnesota Rokkr, you go up from being 2-0 up to 1-1 tied to losing Dom convincingly 1-2. It goes 2-0, 1-1, 1-2, just like that. Yes, this certainly impacted the way this series did roll out. We don't know that officially, but when it comes to actually identifying these rules, they need to be certified going forward. So here's LA Guerrillas, guys, after map 2 having to forfeit it because they used a restricted item. Again, when it comes to breaking the rules, this had to be done, but the rules should have been better in place, I think, to better attune to these players so they don't even have the chance to do something that they should not be doing.
Oh, hold on. I just got a pretty important update. There was actually a restricted item used in Game 2, which means the score is actually going to go 1-1. Minnesota Rokkr will take Game 2.
But besides all that, I love the response from LA Guerrillas. Yes, they are taking this loss. That is all that matters. You guys can complain and whine about Aches and the Guerrillas all you want. I seriously think this is a great response by the team to point out several issues and several flaws, as a person like Crim6 also did, and they're trying to better this tournament format, or I should say the future format, as it wasn't really tournament format this past weekend, but try and better the rule set going forward in the future weeks so other teams don't have to face off with these same issues. A great professional response, and again, the way that Aches handled this going forward, he walks out next series, of course, and says that Rokkr got a free W. I love that. Even more so, his post-game interview after winning that second series to the Minnesota crowd. Here is why a guy like this is needed, a guy who can actually take the heat and give out the heat equally. I actually really do respect this guy. Although he will be hated all season long, he won't be hated by this guy.
Give it up for Eggs. I said give it up. Eggs. You heard this your whole career. This is nothing new, and I just asked you and the rest of the crew, does this actually fuel the fire on this team? How do you handle such negative energy from a crowd?
Oh, 100%. I mean, Minnesota's weak, bro. I've seen so much worse. This is weak. I can't even hear this, but yeah, they get Lacefield riled up. I mean, Optic fans in 2016 remember that.
And just along with all of this, I cannot stress to you guys enough, I could seriously make videos every day, all week long, in between these week breaks, of course, between CoD events, because there have been so many storylines just from opening weekend. If you guys want a story covered, feel free to drop a comment down below. We have some people out there maybe making fun of Illy and their walkouts. The venue itself was pretty crazy. If you guys want a censor video, I can easily do one on him. As being a substitute player, he's already making his impact, I would say, social media wise, not in-game wise. But with New York's performance, if they keep going down that route, who's to say that Censor couldn't be, the first, I would say, not illegitimate, but the first doubted sub to get his chance to actually make a start? It certainly could be possible. Then you have FaZe's utter dominance. 2 separate 6-0 SNDs. The SND stars do continue. Alongside that, 6-1 map counts against New York in that SND, by the way. I think New York in those 6 rounds had 5 to 6 kills total. Those guys are killing it. Chicago also killing it. We still have preseason rankings wise, we have of our top 6 teams, preseason wise, 4 of those top 6 are now in the bottom 6. The storylines continue. The player drama continues. We've had methods talk about why 5 subs are super important, which we could pick apart as the season does go on. Opening weekend wise, I love it. We need our villains. You know, Crim6 and Aches, I would say top 2 villains right now. We need our good guys. We need our dominant teams. Atlanta, Chicago certainly are those, as well as we head into London in about, you know, just less than 2 weeks. It's unfortunate that FaZe will not be there, but I could not tell you guys or stress enough how much I am loving Call of Duty right now and the storylines as well. What do you guys think about this? What do you think about Aches? What do you think about LA Guerrillas and how that rule set works? Hopefully we'll be corrected for the future, but going forward, guys, I hope you all do enjoy the Call of Duty coverage, esports and gaming coverage here at Esports Talk. If you guys want, I think I'm going to make a censor video next. What substitute players maybe should or should not be doing this season. Until next time, take care. I'll be back here sometime soon.